This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
A national radio host brings his show to Northeast Pennsylvania. Our Lisa Sugart has a chat with Hugh Hewitt next. Hi there, everyone. Thanks for watching. I'm Ken Kara, and I really appreciate your time. Our headlines come to you from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker, and they look great in HD on Service Electric Cablevision, Channel 513. Nationally syndicated talk show host Hugh Hewitt is in northeastern Pennsylvania today. He began his day by hosting his national morning talk show from the studios of 94.3 The Talker, a Bold Gold media station in Scranton. Hewitt will also be the keynote speaker for tonight's Bold Gold Broadcast and Media Foundation's third annual event at the Mohegan Sun Pocono in Wilkes-Barre. The foundation prepares tomorrow's radio broadcast leaders and also built a radio station for Hillsdale College in Michigan. SSPTV had the privilege of being there today, and our Lisa Sugart had the chance to interview the talk show host for an upcoming edition of Let the People Know. She asked him about his very first trip to our area, and she also talked with Bold Gold Media founder and president Vince Benedetto about how he came to be friends with Hewitt.
I immediately said, I feel like I'm in Warren. I'm from Warren, Ohio, which is northeastern Ohio. Gently rolling hills. Now, we don't have the endless mountains, but we do have a lot of hills and ups and downs and a lot of green and a lot of homes that reflect, a lot of communities that reflect the fact that the city's old. Warren, Ohio is the heart of the Western Reserve. It's not as old as Scranton, but it's very close. And so northeastern Ohio seemed to me to be very similar in topography to northeastern Pennsylvania. As I dug into some of my local friends, the politics are the same. We are in a county that is traditionally a liberal blue county that voted for Donald Trump. Trumbull County, my home county, hasn't voted for a Republican other than Trump since Richard Nixon in 1972. Donald Trump picked up the union vote. He picked up a lot of the senior citizen vote. He picked up a lot of people who feel disconnected from the modern economy. And the same thing happened in Scranton. A lot of people are voting hopes.
Hugh Hewitt is very close with Hillsdale College. You know, he's been close with the president of the college and always taken an interest. The college does a lot of outreach on his nationally syndicated talk radio show. And as a result of the work we were doing for the college, actually building them an FM radio station on campus and a satellite studio in Washington, D.C., I got to know him through that. In fact, Hillsdale College invited Hugh to be one of the speakers at the ribbon cutting for the Washington, D.C. studio that we provided to the college. And so through that process, we got to know each other, we kept in touch, and we share the passion, a similar passion of wanting to see a new generation of young people get into not just broadcasting generally, but you know, the news and talk formats, which require a lot of, I think, work and training and discipline.
You can catch the Hugh Hewitt radio show weekday mornings from 6 a.m. until 9 a.m. on 94.3 The Talker in Scranton and via the Bold Gold Radio Bold app, which you can download for free. And don't miss his new TV show Saturday morning at 9 a.m. on MSNBC. Special thanks to Vince Benedetto for arranging today's interview. And don't forget to see Lisa's entire interview with Hugh Hewitt and Vince Benedetto during a special edition of Let the People Know here on SSPTV. Stay tuned for dates and times. The clock is ticking for lawmakers in Harrisburg. This Friday is June 30th and the last day to pass an on-time budget for the Commonwealth. While many members of the state Senate believe a budget will pass on time, the question is, will the legislation to pay for it be delayed like last year? Lawmakers are trying to figure out how to address Pennsylvania's biggest cash shortfall since the recession. The Sugarloaf Township Zoning Hearing Board voted last night to deny a request for a special exemption for a proposed asphalt plant. Glenn O'Habaker of State College was seeking a special exception to construct the plant along the Tom Hicken Road. The land was zoned industrial but required township approval. A group called the Sugarloaf Citizens Club formed out of concern over the proposed project. Last night, the zoning board voted unanimously to deny the special exception. No word as to whether Habaker will appeal the decision. A priest from the diocese has been named the 5th bishop of the Diocese of Allentown. Today, the Vatican announced that Pope Francis has appointed the Reverend Monsignor Alfred A. Schallert. The Easton native is the first priest of the diocese to be appointed bishop. The bishop-elect has been serving as the diocesan administrator. He succeeds the Most Reverend John Barris, who was transferred in December and named the Bishop of Rockville Center, New York. You're invited to hit the links and help children who are living with chronic illness. Lisa Sugart has the details on the Palermo Heart to Heart golf outing.
One very well-known golf tournament in our area is just around the corner, and it's hard to believe that it's been taking place, for this is going to be the 27th year for it. It is the Palermo Heart to Heart golf outing to benefit children with chronic illness. Donna Palermo joins us. She is the secretary of Palermo Heart to Heart. Great event for a great cause, and we were talking before we went on the air, this started 27 years ago.
Yes, actually, just a small amount of the male golfers in our family started in support of my brother-in-law, Frank Froggy Palermo, who needed a heart transplant, so this is one of the fundraisers that started way back when to help raise funds for him, and it has grown 27 years now. Not only our family members, but friends and family, friends, the public's welcome to come and join us and help support us to help children who have cancer and other serious chronic illnesses.
And you are wearing a special necklace that is for that purpose because it's part of the Beads of Courage program. Tell us about that.
Right. Well, the Beads of Courage, the children who are going through their treatments, they receive a bead for every treatment that they get. So the average child gets about 500 beads. There's some who have thousands of beads because every treatment, chemo, they lose their hair, a blood transfusion, anytime they get a treatment, they receive a bead, and that helps them to tell their story, and they take great pride in collecting these beads, and they actually string their own beads and wear these beads to help them get through their treatments. It's something they really look forward to.
Well, now this golf tournament is going to benefit that. It is happening on Sunday, July 9th at Sugarloaf Golf Club. So how do people get involved?
They can go right on our Palermo-foundation.org website. They can email us at palermofoundation@gmail.com. They can get in touch with myself. We're on Facebook under Palermo Heart to Heart. So there's a lot of ways to get in touch with us. It's a great tournament for a great cause. Like you said, it takes place at Sugarloaf, but we actually start off with a full breakfast at 9:30. We have snacks provided by Soterios at the 9th, after 9 holes. This year also we have a special tent set up on the 10th hole. One of our main sponsors, Sophie Jewelers, they'll have refreshments all day long, someone manning their tent all day long. And afterwards, we actually have a full homemade Italian meal at Whitetail Preserve. So it's a fun day for a great cause. We'll have tons of tricky trays and prizes naturally for the golfers, the flight winners and closest to pin and longest drive and so forth. So a great fun day, but really to promote the Beads of Courage, the hospitals, which 4 hospitals that we support, 2 in Pittsburgh, Janet Weiss in Danville and Penn State Hershey. All this money raised supports the hospitals and our involvement in the Beads of Courage program.
All righty, so if you're looking to golf in this wonderful tournament, or you'd like to be a sponsor for it, get in touch with Donna, get in touch with the organization. Again, they're available on Facebook or Palermo-foundation.org for more information. Again, the tournament coming up on July 9th, so you still have time, but you don't want to be disappointed if they fill up.
And I just want to add, we also are going to have an auction. We do have a signed World Series Championship champagne bottle signed by our own Joe Madden.
Nice.
And we also have a signed Pittsburgh Penguins hockey jersey signed by Mario Lemieux. So 2 great auction prizes that we have as well, and we're really excited about that.
All right, sounds good. So many great reasons to come out, but it's all going for a wonderful cause, so we hope that you can take part in it.
Thanks, Lisa. Well, if you're a golfer, you need the Samsung Productions app. Not only can you watch your favorite local shows on the go, you can also use our app for special deals like golf packages and so much more. So download our free Samsung Productions app today. Coming up, another outdoor exploring segment with Kent Jackson. I didn't listen to it, but I saw a lot of bikes. In sports, highlights and reaction from the District 18-10 and a 10 to 12-year-old Little League All-Star Tournament. This is SSPTV News, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information.
This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
The air smelled like a candy store as my friends and I pedaled our bicycles along a quiet road. I caught the sweet scent of flowers and a bracing whiff of pine, all of which revived me and my friends. We'd been riding at least an hour. The pace wasn't killer, but the heat was, even as the sun eased. Temperatures had reached 90 earlier in the day, and when we started the ride from Beaver Meadows, the shade felt welcome as we turned onto the plain road. Screaming down the hill to Weatherly at 40 miles an hour without pedaling felt like crouching in a wind tunnel, and it cooled me like an air conditioner. By the time we left Weatherly and began crisscrossing the Quakeake Valley, the sun lessened, so did the traffic. Two of my friends commented about how good the air smelled. And that's just one of the benefits of being outdoors on two legs or two wheels. Lilacs have long been my favorite flower because of their scent. As a kid walking and running around my hometown, I smelled them before I saw them. During our ride 2 weeks ago, the lilacs were past their prime. I had trouble matching the scents to the other flowers that we saw, but I noticed rhododendron and mountain laurel. My friends ride every Tuesday, usually on mountain bikes on trails that go through forests. Last year we saw a bear on the Broad Mountain. We've heard frogs peeping on spring nights, crossed streams, and bounded over bouldery trails. But on this night we stuck to paved roads. We spent much of the ride sniffing the flowers, listening to the birds, and watching for signs of life in the fields, woods, and ponds that we passed. Along Gristmill Road, no car approached in either direction for at least a mile. 5 of us rode side by side, talking. We passed a field of green hay and spooked a deer. With each stride, it bounded into the air and then disappeared into the tall grass.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
It downpoured for a bit today. It was sunny. I don't know what it's like now. I'm in our studio. That's kind of like a bunker, but here's our local forecast now from the National Weather Service. Tonight will be mostly clear. We'll have a low of 50 degrees. Wednesday looks nice, mostly sunny, kind of cooler with a high of 72. Wednesday night partly cloudy, low in the mid 50s. On Thursday, 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly sunny with a high of 79. Thursday night, 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy, low in the mid 60s. For Friday, we have a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly sunny, high in the lower 80s. At night, down to a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy, low of 66. And then on Saturday, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly sunny, high of 83. At night, 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy, low of 65 degrees.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High Food Drive-In, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. We're open weekdays 3:30 to 10 p.m. Stop by for our ice cream and yogurt, now featuring fat-free, no sugar-added soft frozen yogurt with flavors like vanilla, strawberry, and strawberries and cream. We also have burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazleton, and like us on Facebook.
We're having a good time here at Edgewood by Sand Springs. I'm back with Samantha, and we are taping our segments at the Bridal Expo. first annual one that you called everyone here from the community to see what Edgewood is all about.
Absolutely. We're so excited to be here at our very first open house and expo. It is such a great opportunity for everybody to come in, get some preferred vendor information, see our venue, try some great food, and have a nice time.
The one thing I love about this facility is when you walk in the door, you're wowed, because this room, it's just bright, it's open, it's versatile, it's neutral. You can do whatever you want with this room. I love how the bar is separated from the dance floor. There's just so many reasons why you want to book not only your wedding here, but a party in general.
Absolutely. So a nice big space for any event that you're doing. A really great open floor plan too, so we could basically move things to where you envision them to be for that day.
A lot of your preferred vendors are here, including Samsung Productions. We do the wedding videos, but you have the uplighting, you have the little displays here to give them ideas of what to do for either their candy bar or their favors. We have the flowers. A lot of people are going with fake flowers, fake cakes. So talk about your preferred vendor.
Absolutely. So we do have quite a few here who are preferred vendors of ours and Sand Springs as well. Not only do we have them here, but we have some upgrades as well. So our donut bar, candy buffet, s'mores station, things like that. Some great interactive items for people to kind of go ahead and take a try. As far as our preferred vendors, like you had mentioned, some great fake flowers or real flowers provided here by A&M Floral. They're one of our really wonderful vendors. People are going with all kinds of different things as far as vendors go. Real fake cakes as well, too, from our pastry chef. So a lot of great stuff going on.
I love the accents, too. You can make your flowers look really original by adding some little accents here and little jewelry pieces to them. So if anyone wants any information, booking for 2017, but also 2018, 2019, if you want your date, make sure you stop by Edgewood by Sand Springs, and we'll see each week right here on SSPTV News.
From Sand Springs to the green screen, your wild number today in the Pennsylvania Lottery midday winning numbers is 7. Pick 2 numbers 6, 8. Your pick 3 numbers up on the green screen. Pick 4 numbers as well, and pick 5. Hope you are a winner. When we come back, Little League highlights and reaction from the District 18 10 to 12-year-old tournament. We have Valley West versus Hazel Township Whitehaven and Hazelton versus Franklin Township.
Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
Last night I hit up 2 District 18 Little League 10 to 12-year-old All-Star playoff games, and they had a lot of hits. Let's get some highlights and reaction from Valley West versus Hazel Township Whitehaven and Hazelton versus Franklin Township. Valley West manager Jeff Antolik and his coaching staff have an interesting outlook on the District 18 10 to 12-year-old All-Star tournament, and it could apply to any team playing in it.
Like you look at it, even if you do again play through high school, your 12-year-old Little League, your baseball career legitimately could be half over. And so you got to really enjoy it, and that's what I try to coach these kids and teach them about. Enjoy the moment that you're in. Don't get caught up looking forward to something else. Enjoy every moment that you're spending on this field at this time.
Valley West is treating every moment in the tournament like it's a 0-0 game, regardless if they are winning big or losing big. Through 2 games, they are winning big. They opened up with an 11-1 victory over Jim Thorpe, and they beat Hazel Township Whitehaven 18-0 on Monday. Grant Russo was 4 for 4 in the win on Monday with a home run.
How do you stay focused at the plate when you are hitting so well? I mean, does it make it easier, or is it every time you go up still a challenge?
I know my team behind me. Even if I get out, I still have good hitters behind me.
Russo is the leadoff man, and right behind him is Brett Antolik, who went 1 for 2 with 2 walks and a home run. Russo and Antolik, who had a grand slam in the team's first game, say the team's hitting philosophy is to hit line drives.
Because line drives, they could go anywhere, and they're harder to catch than a pop fly, which could go anywhere. And ground balls usually don't get out of the infield.
So how do you hit a line drive? If you're up there and you're looking fastball or something, how are you looking to hit a line drive?
You just don't lift it, you don't chop at it, just a level swing.
We try to hit, gap to gap. We don't try not to pull balls. We try to hit it where it's pitched. And I saw a lot of that tonight, and we'll continue to try to develop that. Young kids can get a little jumpy and want to try to hit the ball over the fence. So, we're always trying to keep them focused and use the whole field when they hit.
Russo and Antolik have also been a 1-2 pitching punch for Valley West. Russo started game 1 against Jim Thorpe, and Antolik got the win in this game.
They work ahead in counts. They throw a lot of strikes. We try to pound the zone. Both have a little off-speed pitch they can throw. So in general, it's been a pretty good start for these first 2 games, and I'm pretty pleased at this point.
Up at Coryell Stadium in Hazleton, Franklin Township was trying to win their second game of the tournament. It was Hazleton's first game, and they got off to a great start thanks to Nathaniel Colon, who hit an infield single. But Josh Staggerwalt was able to keep the game scoreless by striking out the side for Franklin Township. Hazleton's pitcher X Nunez got a batter looking here in the bottom of the first, and then he got by with a little help from his friends. Check out second baseman Hunter Ditkowski making this nice grab for the second out of the inning. But Austin Green came up with a big 2-out hit for Franklin Township that drove in 2 runs, and it was 3-0 Franklin Township after 1 inning. In the bottom of the second, Ian Rarick blasted this one to right field with a runner on, and it was 6-0 Franklin Township after 2 innings. They would go on to win the game 10-0. So the winners bracket semifinals are all set up in the District 18 Little League Tournament. Here's the SSPTV Standard Speakers scoreboard. Valley West will play Anthracite on Friday after Anthracite topped Tri-County 9-8 on Monday. Franklin Township will meet Valley East, who shut out Tamaqua 9-0. Steve Stallone has a full recap of the Valley East game in today's Standard Speaker. Elimination bracket games will take place on Wednesday. West Hazleton will host Hazel Township Whitehaven. Weatherly, Lehighton, and Towamensing host Tri-County. Also on Wednesday, Tamaqua will welcome Jim Thorpe, and Hazleton will travel to Freeland. The Rail Riders, they lost on the road to Syracuse. Jake Cave was 2 for 3 with an RBI for Scranton Wilkes-Barre. The Cubs won on Monday, and you really have to see Javi Baez's catch in this game. You will love it so much you'll want to write me an email to thank me for telling you to watch it. It's ken@ssptv.com. Okay, that's sports.
Good evening, everyone. Here's today's Talk of the Town. The St. Michael's Church in Shenandoah will be raffling off $320 worth of scratch-off lottery tickets on Sunday, July 2nd. To buy tickets for a chance to win, call 570-462-0809. The 12th Annual Pocono Raceway American Cross Blood Drive will be on Thursday, July 6th from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the Pocono Raceway. Anyone who donates blood and gives a $10 donation can drive their car around the Tricky Triangle. Visit redcrossblood.org/Pocono 2017 for more information. And that's today's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send our sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Deborah Dunn, formerly of Nanacoke. Visitation will be Thursday from 4 to 6 p.m. at the David Donnelly Funeral Home in Nanacoke. June Eloise Sipple of West Hazleton. Service will be Thursday at 11 a.m. at the Hazel Chapel of the Crofton Hughes Funeral Home. Francisco Rodriguez of Hazleton. Funeral will be Wednesday at 8 p.m. at the Joseph P. Conahan Funeral Home. Friends may call Wednesday from 4 to 8 p.m. at the funeral home. Lorraine Thomas of Drifton. The McHugh Wilczek Funeral Home will announce the arrangements. Diane T. Tunkel of Freeland. Mass will be Thursday at 9:30 a.m. at the Immaculate Conception Parish at St. Anne's Church in Freeland. The McHugh Wilczek Funeral Home is assisting the family. And Louis Alfred L.A. Tyrone of Hazleton. Mass will be Friday at 9:30 a.m. at the Queen of Heaven Parish at Our Lady of Grace Church in Hazleton. Friends may call Thursday from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name now on SSPTV News, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Tonight's winner is Donetta Stevens of Freeland. Call now at 570-455-7267, extension 104 for your free movie.
Former Hazleton area high school wrestler Timmy Samick recently won the Wilkes-Barre Duathlon. We'll talk about his triathlete career tomorrow on SSP TV News. I'll see you then. Take it easy, everyone.
Anytime at ssptv.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.